When I was 7 years old, I put on a pair of gloves. Everyone around me laughed and called me a freak. But what they didn't know was, I had the ability to track things through touch. By touching an object, I could locate anything that had ever come into contact with it. But activating this power drained a massive amount of energy, and came with brutal pain. So for over a decade, I never took my gloves off. I was ready to just live a quiet, ordinary life. Then my dad dropped a mountain of debt on me and vanished off the face of the earth. To pay it off and find out what really happened to him, I took off my gloves and stepped onto a path I couldn't come back from. One day I spotted a missing cat flyer. The reward? 10,000 yuan. For someone with my abilities, that was basically free money. So I headed straight to the owner's place. On the way, a car nearly ran me over. Some greasy dude yelled, "You blind? You trying to get yourself killed?" I didn't say a word. My eyes just swept between the guy and the car. In an instant, my brain kicked into overdrive. Every little detail around me got blown up. The C-pillar quarter window on the Maybach F680, wrong shape. Exposed lug nuts. Mercedes S-Class parts, worth less than a tenth of the real deal. Tires crossing the solid line, illegal lane change. In the passenger seat sat a young girl, and the guy's hand was planted right on her thigh. Conclusion: a new money clown in a fake luxury car, heading to a hotel with his side chick. I smirked. I pointed my camera right at him. Illegal mods, crossed a solid line. Wonder what your wife would think seeing that girl next to you. Dude clearly panicked, didn't say a thing, just floored it and drove off. After dealing with Mr. Greasy, I made it to the owner's place. Lean City's most elite neighborhood, Blue Moon Mansion. I followed the address to a villa. I pressed the intercom and said, "Hi, I'm looking for Ms. Song. I have news about your cat." A maid quickly let me inside. "Ma'am, we'll be right with you. Please, have a seat." I looked around the room, taking everything in. My eyes landed on a solo portrait. The girl in the photo had a beauty mark between her brows. She looked lively and gorgeous. My heart skipped. Wasn't this the same girl from the passenger seat earlier? Something wasn't adding up. Why would a rich girl like her be with some middle-aged creep? It made zero sense. Just then, the sound of heels clicking came from behind me. I turned around. A well-preserved, elegant, middle-aged woman was walking over in a hurry. That was the owner, Ms. Song. "You have news about our Jiaozi?" I stood up. "Not yet, but I can find it. I just need something it's most familiar with. The stronger the scent, the better." Right away, Ms. Song told the maid to bring out a yarn ball. "This is Jiaozi's favorite toy. It sleeps with this every single night." "Have my payment ready. Just wait at home for my call." "Oh, and is that your daughter in the photo? She's beautiful." The moment I mentioned her daughter, Ms. Song's eyes welled up. "Yes, but she passed away 3 years ago." I froze. So the person I saw like 15 minutes ago was a ghost? But that crazy thought only lasted a second. I pushed it right back down. Getting paid was what mattered right now. "My condolences, Ms. Song." After a quick word of comfort, I left Blue Moon Mansion. Once I found a quiet spot, I took off my gloves and squeezed that yarn ball tight in my hand. "Let's see what you can show me." The next second, a wave of intense pain hit. In my vision, dozens of colored light beams shot out in every direction. Weaving through the night sky like a glowing web, the thickest beam pointed towards somewhere in the northwest part of the city. That was the living thing most connected to this yarn ball, Jiaozi's location. I pulled out my phone and cross-referenced the trail with the city street map. Locked in on an old, long-abandoned theater. No hesitation. I hopped on my bike and headed straight there. A little while later, an old Soviet-style building came into view. I gripped the yarn ball again.